to go on to the stream. Am I live? I think I'm live. Hello everybody and welcome to the BlazBlue EU Open. So I do have a few announcements that I do need to make. If people can just put in the Twitch chat now, is the music loud or quiet? Does the music need increasing, decreasing, or is it fine? I've turned it down a bit, so okay. Right guys, if there's anything you are concerned with today, I really need you not to message me. I need to be focusing on what's going on in the brackets. That's first and foremost. There are a few things I need to announce. The stages we are playing on today are lesson. Only lesson. Players experience the least lag with Cathedral Silence, stuff like that, but I've experimented with it and I get pretty good frame rate on lesson while streaming. So if we can keep it to lesson, that would be great. No golden character skins. That seems to cause lag. Fuck knows why. We are obviously playing on CPEX. We are playing on the new BlazBlue, and this is Season 2. Congratulations to Cabalon for winning Season 1. There has been a prize given to Cabalon. Obviously, Cabalon is playing on a copy today that was given to him for winning the EU Open Season 1. Season 2 is going to have a prize pool of £100. So, it's all to play for. I'm personally going to be creating the prize pool myself, off my own back. But the top 3 players will go home with, after the 12 weeks, with a split from this £100 prize pool, and hopefully this will bring in more players, more viewers potentially, and you guys will get to have better experience with the bracket overall. Now the bracket does need randomizing, and we're going to be doing that shortly. I'm gonna get Synixia to do it right now, and she is going to randomize the bracket. So I suppose I could do it on stream. Yeah. So on stream, participations. Right now, here is the bracket, and we are going to shuffle the seed. There is 1 shuffle, there is 2 shuffle, 3 shuffle, and there we go. There is the brackets and the seeds mixed. We do have a 19th player. Who's the 19th player? It's not Mad Phoenix. We have a Capablanca, yeah. We have a Capablanca, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to chuck him out the bracket. He was not here soon enough, and the bracket is going to go live. Is Capablanca even in this chat? If he's not in the chat, I've removed him. So, unfortunately, guys, if you want to be in this, you need to sign up 2 hours before I even go live. It's important. So, I'm just going to join the group chat now. If anybody knows who that Capablanca was, then apologise to him from me, but unfortunately, signing up 2 minutes before the event, it's not good. So with the announcements out of the way, we do have another thing. The format has changed. So the first 2 rounds, to get through this quicker, because as you can see, this bracket is huge. The first 2 rounds, even in the losers bracket, are going to be best of 1s. Past round 2, round 3 to round 6 is going to be best of 3s. Semi-finals is going to be best of 3. The losers bracket semi-finals is going to be best of 5, and the finals will be best of 5. So I'm going to boot up the game, and we are going to get ready to start. There are a few people I want to just go straight into the matches right now, which are... Let's start with Savant and Crossgorn. You can start a match, join a room and play. First to win one match. Best out of 3. Dragon M, you can start a match with Kuro Mabaroshi. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Nintendo, you can start your match with Daedron. Pedrock and Mr. Pow, you can start your match. And I am going to be streaming Strippy and Cavallon. The rest of you, you can sit this one out and you can wait. So, this match here you're about to see is the featured matchup. We are about to watch Cavallon, the Season 1 champion, play against a brand new player, Strippy. So I'm going to be starting up the room right now, and then we can get straight into it. Does anyone think the stream quality is better? So this is the BlazBlue EU Open Room, made by Synixia. Synixia done this room up for us, pretty nice, to the best of her ability. So we're gonna have a Cavallon versus Strippy. And just a reminder to the people that are playing on the bracket, if your match is highlighted in blue, you should be doing that match right now. After you finish the match, submit the score by clicking on match details, and then just submit your score. And it's very easily done. Okay, I do have Cavallon here, world champion. Well, EU BlazBlue champion. I bet he wishes he was world champion sometimes. I'm sure he feels like one right now. We are just waiting for Strippy. It's stuff like that you need to keep track of if you can be messaging players when they're not in the room, and that for me. This is the right room. So I'm going to pass it over, and we're going to get Stripey versus Cavallon. Here we go. First match of the BlazBlue EU Open. CPEX is about to start. We have Strippy. Stripey, I don't know how he wants me to pronounce that, but he is locking in Silica. And we have Makoto, of course, for Cavallon. I got some sound adjustments there for you. We have 76 matches on this character, and Cavallon only playing 21, so Cavallon not as practiced, but I do know he was practicing in the background before I purchased him, the client. We are on Cathedral Silent. I would like you all to play on Lessons, but this is an acceptable one as well. Here we go. We are about to go into the first Rebel of, as Steam notifies us, the CPE is about to begin. Wheel of Fate is turning, and here we are, Rebel 1. Makoto backing off at the start there, pushing forward, but does get hit quite a lot from this Celica. Celica pushing forward quite aggressively. Barrier break there really early out of the Makoto. Overdrive rapid. Burst token used on both sides, and Cavallon is not looking good against this. This is a real great aggression showing up. Cavallon is blocked against the wall, cannot get out of it. There is no drop combo there. Cavallon trying to reassert some pressure here, but still yet to have hit Stripey. Stripey doing an absolutely phenomenal job with that android, putting Cavallon to the floor, and we have competition already right here on BlazBlue EU Open. We are gonna go straight into Rebel 2 with Cavallon trying to get some aggressive assertion straight there from the back, but Stripey managing to match it almost evenly. There is not a space for Cavallon to move here. He does manage to get him in the air and go for that down combo, grab and hit to the floor, showing Stripey his tail all the way through. Takes him to the air and has actually managed to restore some tempo here. One is asking, has he figured this out? Does he know what he's doing in this matchup now? The first match was a little bit shaky, and this is looking even shakier. He is going down. He is on about 15% HP, and there seems to be nothing Cavallon can do. Makoto is really getting hurt here, and that's just gonna be the first round. Obviously gone. Cavallon has got him against the wall, but what can he do? He is on such a low health pool. He has really got to try and take this in a different direction. The block off, but is that an astral finish? That's an astral finish on no distortion. It looked like an astral. That is, I'm not aware of all the new characters, guys, but that is distortion finish, and that is Cavallon unfortunately taking a dropped round at the very start. Well done to Stripey. Phenomenal. And we have new
Makoto,
blood.
I wanted to ask you, do guys like big boobs?
Well. Absolutely amazing. So we are gonna go over to another match now. So if you can leave the room. Best out of ones to start with. And if Ultra Firefox and Al Cremona can join my room, please. Round 2 is still best of 1. It's all right there in front of you.
Yeah, no, you can change it.
No, I'd already done them. Doesn't matter about that now, leave it. So we do need Ultra Firefox. And Krona. We do have them both here in the matchup, and I'm going to chuck it straight over to them. And you are about to watch another crazy matchup, I am sure. The Firefox did just disconnect. I'm going to try and invite him back into the room. If Nintendo, oh, you've already done your match. Guys, please don't play your match until I tell you to. It's important. because some of the matches I am going to show on stream. So, Major Strickland and Jizz, if you want to start, you can start now.
Please select your character.
We have Ultra Firefox also locking in the Makoto and Bang Shishigami for the... I don't even know how to pronounce your name, man. Al Macrona? Al Macrona?
And darkness lurks, so shall I. Bang Shishigami at your service.
The Wheel of Fate is turning.
So here we go, the Wheel of Fate is turning on these players. A new player to your left, and not so much a veteran, but also a player from Season 1 on your right, the Makoto. Makoto obviously taking a beating in the last round that we just watched, and Bang Shishigami seeming to apply the dominant pressure here right away. Projectile hitting projectile, and Bang Shishigami pushing that Makoto towards the wall. A very offensive position for Bang to be in as Makoto grabs and chucks him to the floor, takes him to the air, but there is the barrier break out of the Bang. And the combo drop from Bang as well. The grab cancelled out. Makoto grabbing again against the wall, taking him to the air. The combo drop could have gone out of that, but the distortion does miss. Bang has a full gauge, and there is one shot left, and Fox is out of it.
Feel the wrath of a ninja.
Rebel 2. Action.
Into Rebel 2. We do have Bang Shishigami with the aggression right here. Has already got Makoto down to half health. Foxfire not in a good position here, leading towards the middle of the stage as Bang continues to apply pressure. Makoto taking the air and applying her assault with Bang against the wall. Mispositioning from Al Kimura. Taking quite a beating off it. Does have a counter response though. But this Makoto starting to show up. Avoiding most of the hits and applying pressure where needed to the counter grab there. Does come out on the projectile from Bang Shishigami. Makoto faking to the other side and landing the distortion as he takes Bang into the air. Firefox gotta be happy with this one. Will he take the round back? This is really close. He does manage to land the grab again, and he's following up with aggression. But there is the distortion. There is the barrier break even across from Bang Shishigami. Bang Shishigami getting taken down. And that is quite an upset, considering Makoto was behind for quite a lot of that match. Bang Shishigami trying to get some aggression right there, but the Makoto were countering straight off from the back. Taken into the air, Bang Shishigami and managing to land a decent combo. Crossed towards the wall, Makoto were counter-grabbing now. Bang Shishigami trying to apply pressure with the kicks, but not quite landing them. He is blocking all the stuff Makoto is throwing at him right now, but he is against the wall. And this is a horrible place to be in as Makoto throws out the projectiles and the blocks of all assertiveness looks to be. But Bang lands the grab and gets the kick towards the wall. Makoto responding really well here. Both of them have pretty nice heat gauges filled up. Makoto even in the position to Astral right here if she really wants to. Foxfire looking to take the round and assert his dominance. As a Season 1 player, the pressure obviously not getting to him as much. Some players feeling a bit shaky at times. Well done to Firefox. So guys, don't worry if I beat you from the room. The only reason I beat you from the room is to make sure there's space for other people to join. So don't worry if I beat you from the room. Let's just have a look at the bracket here on what is going down. We do have a match here now between Stripey against Bundia, and I'm going to invite them into the room right now. If Dems and Ultra Firefox want to start their match, they can. Please do. And Dragon M and Al Cremona, if you want to start your match, please do. As I'm about to invite Bundia and the new Stripey. We do have both players in the room, and they are about to begin. As I pass on the torch, they are hiding behind the screen. Bundia having a bit of fun there. The battle is about to begin. Bundia, obviously, semi-professional Taker player. And we get to see a bit more of this Stripey.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Definitely Stripey looking to show up here, as he does hit Bundia quite a few times. But Bundia looking for a place to recover and does find it. The counterplay coming out of it. The grab from Bundia is definitely about to come out. If he does land a few grabs, that is it. That is over. That's all it takes from a Taker player. Taker's not being too fast though, and quite easy to counter. Has got the Celica against the wall right now, but there comes the distortion of the Celica not quite landing. Bundia doing his work on this Taker, and Stripey does get hit quite a bit for counter aggression coming out. Bundia looking for a good place, does manage to land the grab, and that is an awful lot of damage. One last hit, and that could be it. That could be out. The counter comes out, and that is the distortion. Does do quite a lot of damage. All Bundia's got to do is get a few hits out. Celica looking to apply the pressure. Stripey taken down, but there's the distortion finish, and Bundia does take the round.
Rebel 2. Action.
And we're flying across the stage now, trying to find a way through. And there it is, massive damage. Not as much as it was in the previous game, but just as much damage as you'd expect from a Taker. He is a big guy. He is getting pressured on right now. Bundia against the wall, having to block through this. Probably going to see a barrier break right now because it's just become available to the Taker. Barrier break not used. I'm not quite aware of the terminology quite yet for what Bundia just did there, but I am learning about it, guys. The Taker has got him against the wall and is doing some phenomenal damage. The pressure is applied, and there's the distortion, but it doesn't land. Taker jumps right over it and gives no fucks as the lightning flies across the screen. Bundia on a really weak, and he is finished. So this is going to Rebel 3.
Too much?
Rebel 3. Action.
Absolutely insane here as Bundia is taken down before. Bundia, obviously one of the highest rated players from CSE even, sorry. He is doing these grab combos and he is absolutely annihilating. Takes it to the floor again, but there is the counter grab. Takes it to the air, and that is so vital. This is gonna be a finish. Bundia absolutely showing up, showing exactly what his Taker can do. This is absolute ridiculous. Heal there, the Celica. I'm not quite aware what these characters' kits do yet, but that is quite a nice heal. And it is continuing to go up. But Bundia is in a really good position. He just needs to avoid all this damage that is coming at him, but he has taken quite a lot there. At least 50% off his existing health pool. He is in the air, and he has not got anything to show for it. Bundia actually going to get taken down here, even though he's had such a good round. One more hit, and Bundia will be down. Bundia goes into the distortion, and that should be a finish. Holy shit, that was amazing. An overdrive finish, that is new to me. And Bundia takes it with just a smidge of health. This is incredible stuff, showing up for the first week of the BB Open. Thanks for taking part, guys. That was incredible. Okay. That was an incredible match. I needed to recover. That was insane. Fun deal. Well done. That was cool, man. So, right now, I suppose, within the round, if Cavallon wants to play Strickland, I'm sorry, guys, these are best of ones, but honestly, I've got to get through them quickly, because these best of threes, as you know, they're going to take forever. So maybe next time we'll have the round of 2 best of 3. We'll see. We'll see what players say back. The men's and ultra, I take it you've already started, and I am now going to play Zeraxis. So I'm just going to invite them. Bundia, get out my room. Nobody wants you here. You just killed an innocent woman, friend. There's a bit of friendly chat right now between Cavallon and Strickland in the chat. I am now gonna chuck Zeraxis in the room. As we are about to start this matchup. Here we go. My first match, sporting the Fnatic t-shirt.
Please select your character.
Let's see how this goes down. Obviously, I don't commentate on these matches. I just play them. And it's a Noel player. Let's find the orange and black colors, or the ones that are more suited. There we go. That'll do.
Platinum the Trinity.
How do I get to that? Or lesson will do. Here we go. Zeraxis. His first ever fight in the BB Open.
The Wheel of Fate is turning.
Please like, favorite the stream and share it, guys, because everything you do keeps this stream going. Because I'm going to try and kick the ass of this Zeraxis guy. He's managed to land a play on me again. Holy shit, that was a nice combo. I'm going to throw out the hammer a few times. Put out the bubble. And I am going to finish him here. I have got it with the pogo. Yep, there we go.
Rebel 2. Action. Counter.
That is my distortion. Yes, okay. I just about avoided that fucking corner. That should be the finish, and there we go. So that is me going through the first round.
Platinum.
That was great. That was a good warm-up match.
You're not scaring Luna by swinging around a couple.
Okay. So we do have me consider. Oh, why? I just want to show people on stream what's happening right now. We are gonna finish off by doing these, but I've got to play Bandier, and no one wants to play Bandier. So, did Strickland actually concede? So right now we're going to be going into losers round 2, which are going to be best of 3s, guys. I didn't change that. None of the losers, only the first 2 losers rounds were meant to be best of 1s. So then round 3s are best of 3s. Yeah. Did you change them? How come they haven't? Like, it should be like this. Like, look at mine right now. Mine. Who changed them to best of 1s? No, sorry guys, we've had some... the losers for the first round were best of 1s, just to get through them quickly. But they've now been adjusted. So these are going to be best of 3s, and if Nintendo and the men's, you can play Siraxis and Stripey, you want to play, and Cavalon, and Mr. Pow, come join me. Come join me on this ride. Fun dear. Fun dear. Get out my room. He's trying to hide behind the TV, but he's Tega. I can see you behind there with that afro. Okay, so Cavalon's joining now. And we have Cavalon here sat right next to me, Mr. Pow also sitting right next to me. And we are about to go into the first losers bracket round stream. And we have Tawakaka and Mokotoa. Connection lost. We did have Cavalon disconnect. Rip indeed. Gonna invite him back into the match. Hopefully there's not an issue. Cavalon, come sit down. Accept the match.
Please select your character.
There we go. And obviously I'm expecting these players to just both lock in the Makotoa. Mr. Pow. Been practicing this game since day 1. A lot of the veteran players from Season 1 were getting ready to play this from the word go. They knew this was happening, they prepared for it, and we're about to see their work transfold on this stream.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Makotoa going to the sky straight away. Tawakaka flying across the screen. Cavalon, though, showing there is no business here for Mr. Pow. This is his domain. He has come back from many a loser's bracket, Cavalon, and I expect to see it again. There is the barrier burst out of Makotoa. Cavalon, what you doing, buddy? Tawakaka, not doing the most damage in the game, but definitely has a lot of aggression to apply forward as she does get grabbed. And we are steadily progressing towards the right side of the stage, but there is the barrier burst out of the Tawakaka, throwing a projectile, just trying to get through. So, Mr. Pow restored this just a bit, but Cowalone, we're in the last 30 seconds of this match as the grab goes out. Gimme, but no, it was dodged.
You, okay there?
Rebel 2. Action.
Power showing up, taking him all the way to the side of this lesson stage. Makoto does find herself in the wrong position, but Power managing to switch it around again as he throws the Tower Kaka. Is piling the combo straight on through, will be taken into the air through this combo afterwards. There is the grab and the finish, convincingly. Will Mr. Pow change a character? We are gonna find out, because we're gonna go straight into round 2 with the winner being Cowalone on the Makoto. So as they come out of that, we will go straight into round 2 shortly. Round 2 is about to begin. And Cowalone has left.
Check this out.
Cowalone is back, and I'm going to chuck it towards him as he does come take a seat right next to his opponent and I.
Please select your character. Tao Kaka, Makoto Nanaya.
Handle that, please. The bracket being reset for them too.
You're in for some hurt.
These players didn't play around a 3,
The
they played
wheel
around
of
a 1.
fate is
You need to go
turning.
out and look at it.
Rebel 1. Action.
Cowalone flying across the stage, as does the Tower Kaka. Mr. Pow taking a beating from Cowalone. Cowalone yet to be hit, throwing out the projectile, and here are the hits coming out of Mr. Pow, taking Tower Kaka to the floor. And there is the barrier burst out of both. Indeed, the bowling ball coming out of the Tower Kaka. She tries to follow up with some aggression of her own. Aggression in the skies. They both counter each other. Tower Kaka pressuring this Makoto to the wall, but has barely any health in her pool as that grab does land. And this will be the distortion finish.
Distortion finish.
You, okay there?
Rebel 2. Action.
A lot of pressure there in the air. Hits applied. Tower Kaka showing up now. Mr. Pow definitely adjusting from the second match. He didn't choose to change character, but he's definitely playing it a bit differently. Makoto though, Cowalone showing how he won Season 1 right here against this. The distortion does come out, and it's going to do a severe amount of damage, near ending amount of damage. Does block the distortion of Cowalone, and Cowalone is not in a good place here. Counters the second grab that comes out after the distortion, but the fucking apple hits him straight on the head, and the squirrel is down. And we are going into Rebel 3 of round 2. The action is here. Cavallon uses his barrier burst really early. That's definitely going to affect the match. That was used within the first 10 seconds. And Mr. Pow is asserting quite a lot of dominance here. Will it go to round 3? One must really ask. The barrier burst out of the Tower Kaka there as Mr. Pow looks to get out of the combo of the Makoto. The projectiles are flying, but not within reach. Cavallon applying pressure here, but Makoto, well, it doesn't land the last few hits as Tower Kaka gets out of it. Mr. Pow against the wall. This is not a good position for Mr. Pow to be in. He is countering and trying to find a way out of it, and he has. But he's back in it again. Cavallon here will just take the victory. Once he's got you against the wall, it is GG. It is all over. To the floor you go. He jumps over, fakes into the left, and takes the right side. Makoto, really healthy pool there. Just can exist on that for a while. Mr. Pow getting hit by the grab and hits the floor, and that is a down and out feeling as Mr. Pow gets beaten by Cavallon.
I've opened up the box for and then
It's not that I don't like you. I'm just
thank
not
you.
too good at dealing
So
with you.
that is over. So right now we are going to continue back to the winners bracket, which is right here, and we have a best of 3 happening. So I want to stream this match. I'm going to stream them all one by one now. So Bundia, if you want to play me, and if these guys can leave. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Please share and favorite the stream to be notified whenever we go live. You can join the BlazBlue community group by searching for BlazBlue EU Open. Come take a seat, Bundy. Let's go. Let's go, my friend. You can calculate everything. Let's just go. Too cocky.
Please select your character. Platinum
Taking the
Affinity.
platinum. Straight to Bundia, and this is going to be a best of 3. Let's the match on lessons.
Now observe! Luna's awesome powers!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
He's out.
Counter.
That grab is going to do a lot of damage to me here. Oh, this is going to do a lot of damage to me, and I'm going to feel it. As
Rebel 2. Action. Counter.
half my health pool gone already. Whoa! This is going to be a perfect. It's going to perfect me. I'll just put the control down because I'm dead. Perfect. Well done, Bundia.
Tiger. Win.
GG, man. It was a good first fight. I don't know what I did wrong in the second. I just put the control down. There was nothing I could do against you. Let's go again. I am nice to you, Bundir. Don't be silly. Of course I'm nice to you.
Please select your character. Iron Tiger. Hakumen.
Fanatic. Hakumon. At least I call it Fanatic. He's wearing the right colours to be a Fanatic. Hakumon. Here we go.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Sit. Stand aside. Stand aside. Incomplete.
Just so many incorrect inputs, and
Action.
the way I play against a better player is terrible. It's just the pressure. Like, I really feel the pressure when I'm playing against someone like Bundir because I know I can't win. And then if I start winning, like, the pressure gets worse. Like, what am I gonna do? And I could have got out of that combo, and I can't break right now. I need to break. So, there's the break. Bundy is playing with me here. I don't know what he's doing. Like, did you just legit give me that round? What the fuck?
Rebel 3. Action.
I don't know what's happening. Bundy is giving me rounds. I did try countering that, but I just couldn't. Here comes the combos, and the reject. I tried. Got me again. And he gave me that last round. Definitely gave me that last round, because look at it. Look at this right. Down and out. He definitely gave me that last round.
Hakumen, why do you refuse to
That was
believe in
fun.
Pokemoi's
And I'm down to the losers bracket, so let's just have a quick look at the bracket here. We do have Bundir successing forward. If Cross Gon can join the room with me, please. And Kuro Mabarushi. Kuro Mabarushi. I hope I say your names right, guys. They're really hard when they're not of Europe origin. There is Kuro. Who's he against? He is against Crossgun. I invite him now. You don't need to message him.
What they want from me. They take my hands, forcing them.
The bracket there is live. And we do have players in the game. No? We are experiencing an issue here. I will sort it as soon as possible and be with you. Here we go. I've chucked it over to the fighters and we are ready to go as they are about to start. The battle will commence.
Select your character.
Selecting the characters right now. What will we see? We are seeing a lot of Makoto. Hackman for cross.
Hackman.
There is the Hackman for cross.
Surely.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Makoto are taking the grunt of Hackman there, but taking Hackman to the sky, not somewhere where really Hackman shines. Pressured against the wall, absolutely driven. Here's Kuro. Cross taking quite a beating. Makoto are having to use the barrier burst there. Seems early, but is in a good position to apply pressure as Hackman is against. Goes from the left side of the stage to the right side of the stage with startling precision. He's starting to take this back, using a lot of his heavy kit. Does use the barrier burst there, but Makoto are taken to the air, lands the grab, lands the distortion, and that will be a distortion finish, ladies and gentlemen.
Distortion finish. Rebel 2. Action.
Off from at the start, the projectile does get ignored with the heavy hit, cancelling it out. Throwing a projectile of his own on the stage, kick going through, and the grab, and another kick landing through, using his drive very efficiently here, managing to get all the hits off from Makoto, now responding with her own aggression. Has got Hackman in the position she was just in 10 seconds ago. Against that wall is not a good place to be as Hackman. You want to keep your opponent at bay, at range. The health pools are looking quite similar right now as Hackman manages to land the counter grab. Like I say, the drive being used by Cross very efficiently here. Definitely different from the first Rebel, and it could have actually helped him finish this out. Does try and land the grab there, but not quite in range, but gets the kick off and stomps the Makoto to the floor.
Rebel 3.
Rebel 3 of round 1. Hackman just looking for a place to start. But Makoto Kuro has already found that place. Maboroshi showing up really well now. Got Hackman down to half HP and against the wall. This is absolutely brutal. There is not a barrier break on his side, but there is on the side of Hackman. Hackman looking to return some of the aggression now, looking to return some of the damage. He's going the right way about it. Needs to use some of that drive. Is built up quite a bit. One must know, is he going to distortion with it? Does have quite enough there to do so if he pleases. There is the barrier burst. Some drive combos could come out now. But no, that is a finish, and that is round 1 to Kuro Maboroshi. Winner. straight back over to the players as they ready up and go into
Please
round
select
2.
your character.
Are we going to see a character switch? We are seeing Cross switch to the new character Bullet. So this is another new character that has been added to the game. 58 matches.
Going all out.
The Wheel of Fate is
One
turning.
mistake. Is he going all out with this? Is this his main? I don't know much about some of the new players, but I'm sure I will get to know them as the weeks go by. But this Bullet pick is something new for you all to see right here. See what it can do against the Squirrel. Very rapid indeed. She is landing all sorts of kicks. Very Makoto-ish style play, taking them to the air and bringing them back down again off the combos. Makoto though showing that she can do it better. Putting the Bullet against the wall. Absolute slaughter here. Should Cross have changed? Does he know this character as well as he knows Hackman? And I'd like to think he doesn't, because that match looked quite one-sided. Even though Makoto was on half HP, that definitely looked very one-sided. Bullet just getting thrown around. Cross Gloomy getting in hits, but not really continuous hits, just hits here and there as Kuro drops his combos. Fatal counter. Not much to talk about here. It really is Lance the Slaughter, as Kuro does manage to get his way through the bracket into round 4 and will be playing Bundia. Ultra Firefox and Deirdron, if you want to join me in the room now, please. Give me 2 seconds while we invite these next players to the match. We have Ultra Firefox and Deodron. Who is not present in the BlazBlue chat right now. Deodron. Can't see him. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna chuck it over to Ultra Firefox. TV hype! People do seem to be hiding behind the TV a lot. One wants to know what they are doing behind that TV. Don't look. Let's go, guys. Come on, let's get this match out. Bit of fun there from the players. And here the battle is about to begin.
Tsubaki Yayoi.
Tsubaki for the Deodron. Noel Vermilion for the Firefox. I know his name is Foxfire, but he will always be the Fire of Fox to me. Deodron having a lot of matches. And looking to be a Guilty Gear fan.
You do not deserve to be by his side.
Open your eyes, Tsubaki.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Don't resist by the light.
Tsubaki being the first to actually get hit. I expected her to land a hit on Noel first though. Noel landing a few blocks. Ultra Firefox throwing out the flays, making the plays as Tsubaki pushes him now against the wall. Ultra Fire Fox has not got anywhere to respond, but does respond with a grab. The throw counter does come out on the second one, and that is a great play for Firefox to be following up with. As Tsubaki now combos into her, and there's the barrier burst. This is very back and two, both on the exact same health pool, I'd like to say. Barrier half down for Tsubaki though, managing to block quite a lot of aggression out of Noelle, otherwise it would be one-sided. Noelle taken to the air and absolutely pressured there, but the grab comes out of Noelle while she's in the air. Firefox are not in a good position here. Foxfire definitely going down if Tsubaki lands any more aggression. And there it is, and that is the finish. Daedron
You will never understand.
takes Rebel 1.
Rebel 2. Action.
Rebel 2 about to begin. Ultra Firefox taking a brutal beating right now. Will hopefully restore any aggression in this combo here, but it does get blocked. Daedron, absolutely amazing blocking, switching from the upstate to the downstate quite a few times to make sure he didn't get hit from those cross-ups. This is definitely something to watch, because Daedron just absolutely eliminated Ultra Foxfire.
Tsubaki win.
Will Ultra Foxfire change character though? I know he plays more than just the war character. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't even think Noelle is his strongest character. Would you make me a
Please
drink?
select your
I
character.
really need a drink. My mouth is so dry.
Makoto
No.
Nanaya.
Give me the Coke. Give me the bottle. Yes, please. Here we go. On to lessons. Where lessons are definitely learned.
Makoto, why are you here?
Tsubaki, I'm going to bring you back.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Tsubaki and Makoto stage for the second round. As Daedron landed the first hit on Foxfire. Foxfire early barrier first. Question why? Because now he's not even able to do anything to avoid these combos. The projectiles do meet in the center of the stage. Tsubaki taking the first hit of the match. That's quite a long time to go without getting hit, and this Makoto getting absolutely punished. That is a finish.
You will never understand.
Rebel 2. Action.
It's Rebel 2. Makoto actually managed to take the grunt after losing that last round. Tsubaki taking quite a few hits here. Does not look good for the Tsubaki. Makoto perhaps adjust. Foxfire trying to land a few more combos off. As of yet, this is incredibly close. Both fighters. But Tsubaki definitely in the position to take this. And there's the distortion. It lands. Not doing too much damage. Makoto are trying to block. Trying to stay alive, but she is down. And Daedron takes round 2.
Makoto Nanya, you are under arrest.
Tsubaki win.
I just drank yours. Ew. And now it's Tsubaki of Daedron taking the lead. Next up on the bracket, we have a Predok versus Jess. And Jess has a really high win rate right now. I'm pretty sure last time I checked it, it was 100%. So this is a match I know I've been looking for. Predok is actually a semi-pro or pro player, if I'm not mistaken. So we're about to see a highly competitive match, I imagine, of BlazBlue. And I am quite excited for this, as they are invited into the room. Predok in the room. Okay, we are ready. I'm going to pass it over to the fighters, and we are about to see what will happen between these Predok and Jez.
Please select your character. Jin
Kisaragi locked in for Jez. Predok hovered over Ragnar the Blood Edge. The Blood Edge are locked in. Like I say, I'm pretty sure this Predok is a professional player. So thanks Bondier, thank you Cavalon for telling me about the black screen. I often forget, and it is really embarrassing when I do, because I'm just commentating at pure blackness. But here we are about to watch a Jin versus Ragnar. And I imagine it is going to be a very high caliber one at that.
Rebel 1.
Rebel 1. Let's hope I can keep up with the commentary. The block coming out of Predok straight away. Jin Kisaragi taking the first hit from Ragnar the Blood Edge, flying across the stage. Resemblance as Ragnar chucks him towards the floor and is getting absolute brutal combos in the air. Driving on forward, not dropping any combo yet. The burst is already out of Jez, so Jez can't really get out of this. Has to just block and find a way to get through. But this is absolute sort of Predok. Definitely looking to take the win straight away here, using absolute brutal aggression. The blocks aren't coming out of Jez. Jez landing the ice shard and throwing him towards the corridor. He is against the wall. The blocks are coming out of the Ragnar. The Ragnar goes for an up slash, but it doesn't land. There is the barrier break out of the Ragnar. Does not want to be in the wall position. The ice shard does come out. The cross up hits, and the block does not count. As Ragnar is taking some aggression, this match is really close. Both players counter-blocking each other and countering each other. The ice shard comes out of the Jin Kisaragi as Jin Kisaragi goes to the air. And there's the second barrier burst out of the Jin Kisaragi. This thus far, really close. Who is going to win this? Jez not in a good position here with no barrier burst. Ragnar will look to end as the grab, and that goes through. And Predok takes the first Rebel.
Rebel 2. Action.
These fighters are not messing with each other. Predok pushing Jin Kisaragi straight to the wall.
Get off my street.
Kizaragi only halfway through this barrier burst, and Jez finding a way out of this is a magnificent feat. Trying to restore the match in his favor and has done quite a bit of damage to the Ragnar. Ragnar does have the barrier available to him now and will probably more than likely use it. There it is. DP coming out and the kick going towards. Needs to restore some tempo if he's going to win, but there is the Ice Shard. Yukimi to the floor, and that is a finish, and we go 1-1, and we are going to Rebel 3.
Rebel 3. Action.
Jin Kizaragi absolutely dominating at the start here. Predok taking quite a beating. He's down to half HP already and does not have a barrier burst. This is absolute great timing, and the way Jez has played this out on the Jin Kizaragi is absolutely phenomenal. He is against the wall right now and taking quite a lot of pressure, but does have the barrier burst available to him, and I imagine he will use it if he needs to. There it is. It comes straight out, and the projectiles are flying across the stage, trying to create some room to pressure this Ragnar. He does not want to fuck this up now. He really wants to apply pressure where it is needed. The Ice Shard going out again. Jin Kizaragi looking to just apply the right amount of aggression, but Ragnar has found a way through the pressure of the Jez of Jin Kizaragi. He's got him against the wall again, but this time he has no barrier break. Ragnar definitely looked to restore this, has a barrier burst token of his own, and can take the match back with this. He has got him against the wall. What can Jin Kizaragi do? He is trying to land the blocks, but it's not going to come through. The cross-up hits, the Ice Shard lands, there's the barrier burst, and this is incredibly close. One hit, and Predok takes it. The first round going to Predok, and that was incredible.
We still had a score to settle, didn't we?
Please select your character.
Both these players brand new to the scene.
Jin Kisaragi. Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Why are you
The
why are you
wheel
kicking?
of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Predok getting a really good start to this match.
Counter.
Absolutely devastating the health pool of the Jin Kizaragi. Jin Kizaragi getting blistered, brought to the floor, as this was almost a perfect for Predok. The finish goes out. That was absolutely rapid. Predok showing to be the dominant force of the two players. Here's a 1-4-4. Taking the same grunt of aggression again, managing to land the block, so as the cross-up comes across into the air, he goes down again. Predok not giving him any breathing room. The barrier burst has just become available for the Jin Kizaragi. He cannot use it currently. He's not in a good state for this. The hit goes out and the shards are being ridden. The burst comes out and he is continuing forward. Shard ridden again. Block coming out both sides. The counter from the Ragnar though. As the Blood Edge applies pressure, there is the burst. The Ragnar still has the burst, so there is no risk of losing this match right here. Predok in a really good position. I expect the barrier burst is about to come out right now, as he is in a really bad position against that wall. But he keeps the barrier burst and finishes the match anyway. And round 2 goes to Predok.
We still had a score to settle, didn't we? Get up so I can finish you like a man.
Right, guys, we're just gonna have a 5-minute break while I deal with some things in chat. If you can just give me a second. The bracket is here in live. And Predoct did win that one. We are going to be rejoining with me against Nintendo. Why? Okay guys, the issue has been sorted and we are going to continue with the bracket. We have, for us right now, we have Crossgone versus Cowalone if you two want to play your match. And Ultra Firefox if you want to play against Stripey. Dude, you're going to have to message me and tell me how you want that pronounced. I am going to be playing against Nintendo right now.
Please select your character. Yuki Platinum the Trinity.
Here we go. My last chance to stay within the group stages, stay within the losers even.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
And Nintendo is definitely showing up, playing this new Tsunuri character. And I am dead.
Want me to hold back a bit more?
Rebel 2. Action.
I just let my that's going to why you why you that's going too far.
Unholy wrath of the basilisk.
That's the Astral? Or is that the Overdrive? I think that was the Astral. It looks like an Astral. That's definitely the Astral. Nintendo, get in the Astral. Fair play.
Astral finish.
Astrals take way too long. Let's go, man. Round 2.
Please select your character. Yuki Terumi. Hakumen.
Bring it up.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Over here. Wait, damn weak. Shower. You'll regret that. Seriously? Over here. Wait.
And I'm dead again. Oh no, I'm still alive. Okay, now I'm dead. Kick to the face and I'm done.
Amazed you survived this long.
Rebel 2. Action.
Come on. Stand aside. Shut it. Wait. Snake bite. Stand aside. Seriously. Stand aside. Chase this. So not bad. Chase this. So unit activated. Holding back. Witness 2.
I'm down.
Must be fate.
Ugh. Terrible.
Weak shit.
Terumi.
Well done, man. GG. And I'm back down to the position I prefer. I am a caster again. So I'll get the shit out of my room for Nintendo. GG, man. Thank you. And I am out. So next up we have Jez versus Krona. As you can see right here, we're about to begin this matchup. We are just waiting for the players to join. The players are joining right now. We had an issue, we've just sorted through it. So they will be in my room shortly. Okay, there it is. Chucking it over to the players.
Please select your character. Jin Kisaragi, Bang Shishigami.
Jin Kisaragi, Bang Shishigami. Jez looking to show what he can do on this Jin Kisaragi.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Both players missing each other completely at the start, but landing direct counter straight afterwards. Yes, blocking out this Bang Shishigami. Does get grabbed, but lands the counter grab, and the shard comes out, and there is the ice. But the poison dart does land on Zujez. As Krona gets brutalized in the corner of the map. Ukimi'd all over the place, could not get out of that. And he is against the wall as Ice Shard comes out and the burst combo lands. Constantly hitting, does land the blocks when needed to. Jez showing that he is a brutal force in this game. And there is the distortion finish with the arrows to the sky.
Rebel 2. Action.
Showing up quite aggressively on this Bang Shishigami. Bang having to block it out. Jez needs to find a cross up if he can. And there it is, the cross up. Just to inform you guys about the bracket, Kawalon did lose to Cross Goonie, and Nintendo will be playing him shortly. But now back to the match, as Bang Shishigami is not doing too well right here. So your champion for Season 1 is out. As am I, Kawalon, don't worry buddy, as am I. He'll watch the stream afterwards. Bang Shishigami getting absolutely banged because Jin Kizaragi goes for the arrow in the sky, lands, finishes with the sword.
Some Avenger you are.
Jin Kizaragi takes the first round. Yes. As we're gonna pass it back over because they're gonna go into round 2 straight away.
Please select your character. Bang Shishigami.
Bang Shishigami locked in again for Krona.
Jin Kisaragi.
Geez locks in Jin Kizaragi. This will be his 99th match playing it.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Blocks coming out, both players potent. Can't stress enough how this Ice Shard combo reminds me of Apples, who hopefully will show up in other weeks. Maybe we'll get a mirror matchup between Jez and this Apples is Jin Kizaragi. Bang is against the wall being blocked. All the blocks coming out, managing to land them regardless of where they're hitting, but this is the pressure he needed. The burst comes out of the Bang, but Bang has nothing to respond with afterwards, and that's going to be a quick finish because Krona is just not playing aggressive enough. I feel all the blocking is great, but if you've got nothing to follow it up, what's the point in blocking? Try and get a hit in there. And he is struggling. Straight off the bat here, he's down by 25% HP. That is crazy as he's taken to the air and pushed to the right-hand side of the lesson stage. Does land a grab and a cheeky kick on another all through the air. Really great Bang Shishigami then. All the counters were on form. He's being pushed away by the Ice Shards now, and the zoning of the sword of the Jin Kizaragi. Jin Kizaragi looking for space just to come back. After that, fierce combos were presented to him. Bang Shishigami now not in the greatest of positions. Both players have quite a nice heat gauge. They're both in the position to Astral. Will we see the cocky play of an Astral? I don't think we will. We do see an overdrive finish though. And that does put Jizz on to the next round. Thanks for playing. Chrono, you've been a fun person to watch. So right now, we are into the last 8. And this has been crazy. These are best of 3 rounds. To start off with, we're going to be showing Bundia. Pass it over to Kuro, Mabaroshi, and Bundia. Here we go, we are in character selection. Kuro hovering over the Makoto, and the Taiga is locked in.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Kuro showing up here as he manages to get the barrier burst out of Bundia really early. Kuro flying across the stage and doing some immense damage to the Taiga of Bundia. Bundia is against the wall but does manage to land the grab off, and that is going to do some significant damage. And the follow-up grab, and the follow-up grab again, down to the floor. This is incredible. Taiga looking to take the match back. Body slam to the floor, obviously finishing with the grab. And that is Bundia, people. That is what you are playing against when you sign up to fight this Taiga. Going into Rebel 2. Kuro landing a good few hits there. Taiga against the wall. Bundia trying to find his way through. Does land the grab on the squirrel. The squirrel hits the floor and goes into the air again. The grappler of this Taiga is incredible. Makoto onto the other side of the stage because of the gravity well, but is applying pressure where it needs to be. Bundia using the gravity well, bringing him forward, landing the grab. And the counter does come out of the Makoto. Kuro got Bundia against the wall. This is starting to look incredibly close, but Bundia's only really got to land one grab. Barrier burst is available for both players as Bundia is in the air. The distortion drive does connect with Bundia, and this is going to do a shit ton of damage. Bundia is not in a good position here, and he will have to barrier burst. He takes him to the sky, and that is going to be an overdrive finish. And Bundia takes the first round.
You care for your friends deeply. That
we're going to go straight into round 2.
Questions
whether Makoto is the best person to be fighting against Taiga. I believe Taiga, I know in the last game, was a very low tiered character, but Bundia just goes to show that it doesn't matter what tier character you're playing, as long as you play it well. I feel Bundia's always practiced this Taiga and showed immense power from it. Because he very rarely drops a combo once he's got you in it. You are gonna certainly feel the wrath of his iron fists. Makoto, though, does get taken into the air and chunked down. Using the gravity well to repeat the process. What can Kuro do when he's getting absolutely devoured like this? He has gone into overdrive. Does make Makoto move a bit faster. I don't think speed's really going to help you against this Tiger.
Rebel 2. Action.
This is Kuro's last chance to take it back. Otherwise, he will be going to the loser's bracket. Let's see what he can pull out of that squirrel's ass. He has got the Tiger against the wall. A good position to have the Tiger in. He just now needs to avoid the follow-up grab. The blocks are coming out. The Tiger, there's the grab. This is what he needs to avoid. Playing straight into Bandia's hands when you're getting grabbed by that. He's pushing himself towards the wall, but lands the grab afterwards, chucking towards. This is the best position he's been in so far and could win it. Does jump over the gravity well, but does not get out of that grab. Grab's pushing forward. These grapples are absolutely devastating for him as he is chunked down to a very small amount of health. And the next hit does kill him. And he dies. And that is Kuro going down to the loser's bracket, and Bandia progressing forward even closer to victory. We're gonna have Deildron and Predok right now. Bandia, please leave, man. Come on. We don't have time for your shenanigans. Please leave, man. Thanks, Bandia. You can come back another time, man. You're heading towards the final, so I'm sure you will. And there we go. We have the Deildron. We are just waiting for Predok. Predok joins the room. Great, and we are about to start as the fighters go into the entry point. And the battle is about to begin.
Please select your character.
Tsubaki locked in for Deildron. Predok locked back into the Ragnar. The stage does need changing. We can't play on that stage. Please put the stage on lesson, guys.
Ragnar the Blood Edge.
The easy oi, huh?
The Wheel of Fate is turning.
Sorry if you get frame lag on the stream right now.
Action.
We have unfortunately had a wrong stage selected, but I will keep you up to date with the commentary as Ragnar takes the first hit from Deildron. Predok taking Deildron to the air, and Tsubaki responding quite fiercely. A barrier burst out of Deildron. Tsubaki trying to zone out the Ragnar sword, looking for an opportunity to go in, and there it is. Ragnar though with the counter response. A projectile landing as Ragnar jumps straight into it. Daedron looking to push Ragnar towards the wall. The way he's going to find victory, Ragnar does barrier burst. Predoc are scared of any aggression that could be applied there. Daedron has a really low health pool right now. And Predoc's looking quite healthy, not far off it though. Pressuring and taking Tsubaki to the air. The blocks are coming out of Tsubaki quite rapidly now. And there is the distortion. None of it lands because Predoc is blocking already. We were in a harsh place. All that barrier got used. We were in a really dangerous place there for Tsubaki, and Tsubaki gets taken down. Daedron throwing out the projectile, trying to find a way through. Hitting Predoc straight in the face. Following up with a really good combo. Predoc does not have a barrier burst, and this is an easy way for Tsubaki to win the round if they can get it. He's got him down to quite a healthy amount of damage. Daedron barrier bursting, now not in a good position himself because Ragnar can apply all the pressure in the world. There is the distortion, taking him to the air, and the projectile comes out. He goes towards the floor, and that is the finish just as the barrier burst comes up.
You will never understand.
The barrier burst not being up for the Ragnar there definitely affected that match. And we are going to see this go to Rebel 3. Predoc. Trying to take him to the air. Punching on forward, kicking him to the side. Tsubaki down to half health. No barrier available. This is just like the last Rebel where Ragnar didn't have the barrier available for him. And Ragnar has the barrier available, so the aggression is all within his hands. He has won this just off pacing his barrier alone. This barrier is not going to be up for the Tsubaki in time. Tsubaki is definitely going to be going down. He has managed to stall it out for now and is not taking any further damage, but the barrier is down to half, and he is finished. Daedron taking a beating there. Showing how to pace your barrier. And how it can win you a Rebel. But if you lose aggression at a point, you will need it again. Especially when you're against high caliber players like Predoc.
Select your character. Ragnar the Blooded. Tsubaki Yayoi.
Tsubaki Yayoi locked in. Lessons locked in. Thank you guys. Sorry. You okay?
Ragnar the Blood Edge.
The easy way, huh?
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Here we go into Rebel 1 of round 2, and Ragnar is definitely showing up. The barrier break. There's got to be a decision on Daedron's mind right now. He doesn't use it just yet. He's trying to block it out, but there it is, the barrier break. The projectile flying forward as he gets the counter pressure on the Ragnar and looks to push his way towards the left side of Lesson stage. He's almost got it all the way there as well, but we return back to the center as Ragnar is definitely getting some aggression here. The blocks coming out of Tsubaki, the barrier down to half already as he is taken to the air, and Ragnar has not used his barrier break yet, and he has looked to set up an amazing 2-0, because without that barrier, what will Tsubaki do in the next round? The aggression out of Predoc is just going to open on him straight away, and he has the barrier burst, so he can get out of any aggression that Tsubaki chooses to create as long as he uses it wisely. Tsubaki is getting slaughtered for the exact reasons I've just spoken about. He is now against the wall with nothing to get him out of it. Tsubaki does try to land the blocks in there, but Daedron not quite getting them. The barrier burst is now available, and he can use it if he needs to. He's opting out of it and just trying to block any aggression that's going through, because Ragnar's still not used his yet. Predoc absolutely menacingly mashing him and looks to get a perfect. The overdrive comes out, and that is a finish.
You really get
That's
on
a
my
perfect.
Ragnar
win.
Perfect.
GG. Tsubaki had the barrier break but did not use it. Okay, we are back to the bracket now. As we can see, Predok has just advanced. And we are going to have Cross Goonie versus Brintendo. We do have them both in the room right now. Chuck it over to Brintendo and Cross Goonie. The battle will commence.
Select your character.
We are looking at Bullet versus Terumi. Playing for points now, playing for the position of scoring.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Rebel 1. Time to go Bullet. Starting off with a defensive projectile, but Terumi of Brintendo. Brintendo quite new to this character. I know he played a lot of Hazama on the last expansion of the game. Pushing out with pure aggression. Bullet getting some decent combos here. They're absolutely rapid. Whenever you see a Bullet combo, it is always so fast. Definitely earning the name of Bullet, this new character added to CPE. And it's gonna finish Brintendo here quite convincingly. Didn't have control of the start of the match, but definitely got control of it as it went on. Terumi has no barrier burst. Brintendo's got to be scared going into the second Rebel because Bullet still has hers. Goonie really showing up here on the Bullet. Coming back, trying to recover from dropping down into the loser's bracket. Brintendo, though, not looking to cause anything but an upset, wants to win this. Feel like playing aggressive against these two characters is the way to win, but they're both such aggressive characters. As time goes by, obviously we'll learn more about how the meta in Europe for each character evolves. And that is Cross Goonie down, so we are going to Rebel 3. These fighters look absolutely rapid, quite fierce. Like I said in previous matches, Bullet looks to have taken the Makoto approach in the sense that you take your opponents to the air and then bring them back down to set up your combos. Terumi obviously in the vein of Hazama. Brintendo landing the first hit of the Rebel, but definitely not in a good position. As Bullet goes to repeat the process, does drop the combo there though. Yeah, brings him back down and finishes convincingly to take the first round. And we're going to go into round 2.
Please select your character. Terumi.
Bullet and Terumi locked in again.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Action!
Dare get back here! Stand. No! This is getting fun. Stand.
Thrown to the floor and chucked to the side. This is absolute mean. The counter does come out, and it doesn't look as one-sided as I initially thought it. Brintendo, though, still taking an absolute beating. He's down to about 33% of his health pool without Bullet even really taking a smear. Only one true combo hit him. The combo is coming out now, and it is managing to chunk down Cross Goonie quite a bit. The overdrive comes out of Cross Goonie. And that is not good. A wasted opportunity, because Terumi did apply pressure, but afterwards you're seeing here now that Bullet is looking to end the match as he takes down Terumi.
You didn't last long.
Rebel 2. Action!
Cross Goonie winning this now takes him forward into a point position. Brintendo got to fight with his life. He loses any more matches and he is out. But Bullet looking to win a convincing 2-0. Brintendo does manage to get him to the side and is applying the damage that he needs to win. Stomping the Bullet to the floor and against the wall. The aggression did work. He's going in for it again. He's got him against the wall. Can he apply enough pressure? Can he win this? He has nothing left in his drive gauge. He is zero. He does overdrive. Both players now in overdrive. As Terumi looks to finish. Cross Goonie doesn't get the end quite there, because Terumi is getting pressured on the right side. Taken back to the center now. Bullet looks to end. This is incredibly close. Terumi is on one shot. Bullet's on one shot, but Bullet gets taken down and Terumi takes it. Brintendo not quite out of this just yet. Going into Rebel 3. Brintendo needing to win this just to continue forward, otherwise he is out. The bracket is not in his favour. He's already in the losers round. Managing to land quite a nice distortion there off his heat gauge. Bullet now against the wall. Goonie not looking good. Brintendo definitely adjusting, playing the match different. Maybe the pressure is getting to Goonie, as he does land a cross up and starts the combo there. There's another cross up from Goonie. He is on 35% health and is in a position to be distortion down to a point where he can't win anymore. But this combo is not ended yet. The overdrive comes out of Goonie. And Terumi looks to be finished. And that is an overdrive finish. And that is Brintendo out.
The Red win!
Bringing you back to the bracket here. You can see we have Deodon and Cross Goonie. But right now on stream, we're about to watch Jez and Stripey duel it out.
Chains that you pull away. I feel the fear when you look at me. We've had enough of love. Is this not enough?
We have both players in the matchup and we are ready to begin. As they do go into entry. And into the battle.
Please select your character.
Here we go. No, it's just behind. Celica versus Jin Kizuragi on Cathedral Silent.
Stop fighting with Ragna!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Jez looking to fight his way into the top. Strippy knocking Cabalon down into the losers bracket. Highly competitive fighters we have in the BlazBlue Open this season. Obviously with the new game, the bracket's expanding to have more competitors. Celica there used her barrier burst. Jin Kizuragi still has his available and needs to use it, as he did not get out of that dropped combo. But no, it looks to be over if he can't use it. It's a pressure on winning some way. Celica doesn't have a barrier burst, so all Jin Kizuragi's got to do is find a punishing position. This distortion comes out and the block is there. The ice shards are going across the stage. Jin Kizuragi trying to prep some form of burst damage to land onto the Celica. Stripey in the air trying to come back down onto Jez, but the Jin Kizuragi not in a good position here, and it is finished.
See?
Rebel 2. Action.
Jin Kizuragi landing some of the burst he really needed in the previous Rebel. Celica's barrier burst is still down, as is Jez's. So what can he do here? The pressure is on because Celica's barrier burst will be up before his. So Jin Kizuragi trying to get some combos in now. Well, Celica can't avoid them. But now he is able to switch it on and start with some aggression. He chooses to use it for the overdrive. And he's sitting back. Does get hit by that ice shard. And the shard follows with a burst. And that is going to be a Celica down. I think there was a mistake there from the Celica.
Rebel 3.
Strippy.
Action.
Good luck! Careful!
Getting hit by that ice shard, not quite blocking it in the right manner. Jin Kizuragi flying across the stage, pressurizing Strippy to the wall, landing the burst combo, and Strippy is down to half health. He does manage to get a hit on Jin Kizuragi. Both of their barrier bursts seem to be coming up around about the same time, and Jin Kizuragi is blocking. The cross-up didn't land as he switched positions. Strippy looking to walk away, trying to hold it out, does use his barrier burst, tries to go in for a hit with his drone but does not land. Jin Kizuragi in a terrible position here as he gets hit by these combos, but does have his barrier burst available. In a nasty position against this wall and can't get out of it, and that's going to be the distortion finish. No, it's not. He still has a health pool left. Celica needs to finish it now if he can. Strippy, there we go, there it is, and Strippy takes the first round
Your brother.
of the best of 3.
Why are you and Ragna always fighting?
We're queuing up for the fighters to begin again as we go into the battle for round 2.
Jin Kizuragi. Celica, a Mercury.
This is the difference between scoring and not scoring, I believe.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Here goes! Here goes! Be nice!
Stripey
Be nice! Be
being
nice!
ultra aggressive on this Jin Kizuragi, and Jin Kizuragi playing defensive, looking for a place to strike back. Does go for one in the air there and doesn't manage to land it. The barrier burst early out of Stripey. Weren't even in on a combo. Maybe that was meant to be an overdrive. Not quite sure. There's the burst, but Jin Kizaragi just jumped straight over it. A really great response, and Celica has no barrier burst, so this is a punishing position he is in right now. Thanks, Bundia. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realise I wasn't on stream. Jez is getting battered as this distortion does land. Doesn't kill him, but still has the barrier burst. If Celica goes to land anything right here, he can just cancel out a bit, but that was the win. Jin Kizaragi having the barrier burst here at the end of that round. That's great. Celica's about to come back up. Stripey getting absolutely punished towards the corner. And my game is froze, guys. I don't know what's quite happening. I will try to get it back. There we go. Sorry about that. Open broadcast did have a glitch. But we are back here now with the fighters. And as I was saying, Jin Kizaragi in a really good position to take this back. Jez looking to take round 2. And not leave the BlazBlue EU Open Week 1 just yet. He has started a lot of his engages the same way Apples would, with riding the shard across and then landing a burst. Mostly when he's against the wall, in a position like this now, tries to land the ice shard there, but doesn't go through. The block is coming out. He goes for the cross-up hit, but Celica jumps and responds. Jez getting knocked down to the floor, not in a good position now, because he has to win this next round, otherwise he is out.
Here goes.
Strippy getting absolutely demoralized here, down to half health, and Jez has applied enough aggression at the start to finish this early, because this looks to be going to round 3. Celica, last chance to respond, and is responding quite fiercely. That's a lot of damage. Misses the distortion. Plenty of opportunity there for Jez to punish. Rides the shard, does the burst, lands the ice, rides the shard again, and with the Akimi, blocks. That could have been the finish right there, just trying to land an ice shard. Any hit will do. Any hit is, and this is over. He's in danger. He has no barrier left. He has to jump over. He can't even block now. And that's a finish.
What is this?
We are going to round 3. How many viewers we on? 36. 48. 48, that's a new record for me. That makes me really happy. In future, guys, if you can like post this on your Facebooks and stuff like that, just try and get all your friends watching, try and get people watching, because all the views are great. I love people watching me. Please, training stage. Like too hard. Okay. I do prefer for you guys to select the lessons. It does seem to make a lot of difference. Don't ever kick a red one out of the chat.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
You know our regulars.
Action.
Here we go now, fighting for the point position. Stripey landing the first chunk of damage. Jin Kizaragi landing the ice, but there is the barrier burst out of Celica. Celica going to the air and trying to get an air strike down. He does back away, Trying to get out of the grunt of the damage of Jin Kizaragi, but Jin Kizaragi finding an opportunity and a spot to go at this Celica quite grimly. He is against the wall now, and Celica is punishing it really hard, doing a lot of damage. Jin Kizaragi has a barrier burst and just needs to use it. There was a dropped combo there. At the 30 point, he is backing away again, looking to find another point of entry for this aggression he plans to play. Jin Kizaragi is taken into the air. He has no barrier burst, and that will be a distortion finish. On the other side, I got it incorrect. One hit and he would have died. That is incredible. Strippy taking the lead.
Action.
Overdrive activated, but cancelled. Distortion coming out of Celica. Celica gaining heat really quick, it seems. Maybe that's just how the character is played, but she does seem to gain heat a lot quicker than others. Kizaragi nearly taking this round. Celica responding. Enough heat for Jin to finish this with a distortion. Uses it for the block instead. Celica has the barrier burst available. Any aggression here can be missed. Goes into the overdrive, and this could be an overdrive finish right now. Has to find the right opportunity though to engage. Otherwise this Jin Kizaragi is just going to close out the match, and there it is. Finish. And we are going to round 3, Rebel 3. Last chance for both these players to stay in the BlazBlue Open Week 1. Demolished. Jez absolutely demolished Strippy here. Strippy barrier burst the second it came up. And there's the distortion doing quite a bit of damage, but is it even enough? Celica only needs to get it put in one combo and has no way of getting out of one. Has to play really aggressive here and not fuck up, because if he does he could lose. But Jez, this could be a tilt, this could be a throw. Jez not in a good position himself. Celica looking to take it back. Strippy one shot and he is down. Jez continuing in the bracket forward to play against Kuro Muburashi. Right now, we are going to be going to the semi-finals. Deodron and... sorry, not Deodron. Bandia and Priodok are about to play it out to see who will be the first finalist of the BlazBlue Open on CPE. Here we go. The spooky ghost of Bandia hiding behind the TV as per. And the big black rock. Oh, Priodok. This should be an incredible match between both great players. Tega locked in for the Bandia. Ragnar locked in for the Bandit for the Priodok.
God damn.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Here we go, opening aggression from Predok, absolutely pressuring forward, and Bondia is getting absolutely slaughtered. No combo has dropped here yet. We start off really fast here as Ragnar looking to apply pressure. Bondia used his barrier burst, same with Ragnar. There is nothing left between these two, and Bondia is getting absolutely devoured. Bondia said in the chat, rest in peace my butt, and surely he said it for a reason. Predok showing Bondia what he is made of. Bondia not landed a hit yet. This is looking absolutely insane. How can a player be this good? Bondia against the wall. Is there anything he can do to try and get out of this? The slaughter is real. Bondia not even landed a single hit this round. Inferno Divider comes out and finishes. That is 2 perfects. Predok showing up, showing what he can do.
Please select your character. Tiger, Blood Edge.
Locking it in the same characters.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Will Bondia even land a hit again? We are looking at a very similar turn of events from last match. Bondia still not landing. There we go, Bondia landing a hit, taking it forward. Overdrive. Ragnar devouring Bondia.
Rebel 2. Action.
Bondia now actually landing some aggression. This is great. This is good to see. Predok applying the assertive dominance again as he's got Bondia against the wall. Predok knows exactly how to deal with this Tiger, and Tiger can't do anything, it seems. No mobility to get him out of this walled position. Bondia looks to be down and out. An incredible upset for the BlazBlue EU Open community. But here we go. Bondia looking to show up. There's the barrier burst. Just needs to land a decent grab and he can win this back. Incredibly close, but unfortunately Bondia takes a beating and goes down to the losers bracket.
Well, guess that's that.
Bondia finding his tempo, finding his way a bit towards the end there, but really needed to show up at those first round. That first round he got perfect twice, and one must ask why. Like, so that was quick, and it was over. They are drawn up versus Cross Goonie right now.
Please select your character. Barrett. Cotton Clover.
Standing.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
Here we go now, Deodron. Playing really aggressive against this Cal Clover. Cross Goon. Cross Goon, not in a Goonie. Cross Goonie even not in a good position here. This Cal Clover has managed to get his droid in a good few positions a few times. Slaps him right down there and chucks him up. This Cross Goonie is looking for the finish. This is an absolute incredible turnaround. As Deodron loses! Wow! On nothing, Cross Goonie comes back and takes it to Rebel 2 in his favour. Just walking off away from the initial hit there, really defensive. But now applying the pressure because he's got the right tempo. Ready to start this. Completely separated Cal from his droid. And it's getting battered here as he does recall the droid. Needs to do something with it. He's not got great positioning right now. And Cross Goonie takes the second Rebel and pushes himself closer towards playing in that semi-final.
Go home before this gets out of hand.
Please select your character. Barrett. Platinum the Trinity. The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Come forth! Go!
Cross Goonie here. Losing at the start of the Platinum of Deodron. Great to see more Platinum players. I absolutely adore Platinum, but she is getting smashed right now against that wall from Bullet. Wolf barriers bursts are still available. Cross Goonie getting devoured by this Platinum. This Platinum showing up with some great style. Deodron showing that he can play with more than one character. Pogo for the finish.
Are you hurt?
Sorry about the commentating getting very slow, guys. I've got a conversation with Bundy in the background and I should be focusing on it. Bundy distracts me way too much. Cross Guinea.
Now I'll stop you. I just let go. No, don't go.
Getting match from Deirdre. Platinum player. I can definitely learn a thing or two. He is in the corner now and is having to block, but Bullet finds a way through. Miracle Gene's on the fan and hits from the air. There we go, riding the heart on through. And Heartseeker gets the finish, and that goes to Rebel. Is that Rebel 2? We are going into Rebel 3 with these.
Please select your character. Platinum the Trinity. Kahura Mutsuki.
Are we seeing another character? We are. We're seeing another new character. This is...
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Platinum jumping, avoiding the blade of Kagura. This Kagura looking like a Hackerman. And Ragnar infused into one. Platinum is landing some fierce hits though, taking him to the sky and landing that pogo combo. And still has not dropped yet. It takes him into the bubble. Backs off to get ready to set up for another combo, but Kagura flying across the stage. Cross Goonie showing that he can play other characters too. And that when he needs them, they will come out with a pinch. Landing a fierce combo there, doing an insane amount of damage, but Deirdre riding across. Deirdre here not got a barrier. He's in a really tough position if he needs to block. He has got Cross Goonie though, and Cross Goonie does die. So we are going to Rebel 2 with Cross Goonie
Rebel 2.
having the chance to being dropped off out of losers round.
Gotcha. Why you? That was pretty good, huh? I need to focus. I'll stop you. I'll stop you. Aggressive. You're good. I'll stop you. I just let my guard down.
Deirdre against the wall.
That was futile.
It really affected him this round. I've still got the barrier burst available and can get out of anything. Distortion finish straight there. Not knowing what to expect with these characters.
Rebel 3. Action.
Come forth.
And this is it. This is the deciding match. This is the deciding Rebel. It all comes down to one match. Platinum doing really well at the start here. Throwing out the bomb. Great zoning potential there. As the cancel comes out from the other side, the bomb does start off another combo, but it does get countered. Platinum now against the wall, and the pressure is there. Both barrier bursts available for each player. We get the overdrive. The Platinum finishes, and that will be Cross Goonie going out, and Deirdre progressing forward to round 6.
What the?
We now have Kura Mabarashi versus Jesse. 1-4-4. We are about to get into the next match here. Shortly.
Please select your character. Makoto Nanaya. Jin Kisaragi.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Sorry guys, I am attending to something right now, so but Jez there absolutely smashing Kuru. Not even taking a single hit.
Whenever I fight you, you always screw with my mind.
That's an easy win for Jez. Absolute destruction on the field.
Please select your character. Jin Kisaragi. Nanaya.
Senpai Koguma.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Sorry about the commentating here dropping off because Jez is in a bad position here because this Makoto has found a way through the combos of the Kisaragi. I shad right here and maybe I spoke too soon. The barrier burst now assumed by Jez, and if he doesn't win that's bad because Makoto is now going to have a barrier burst before Jez in the second round. He probably should have just saved that and took the loss. Kuro Mabarashi Getting hit here now though. Ice Shard comes up. He needs to find a way to turn this around. Maybe he can save his barrier burst for Rebel 3. No, he doesn't, so his barrier burst now on cooldown. And if he loses this Rebel, I think he should have saved that for Rebel 3. Could have saved that for Rebel 3. Got a better engage off the start. And then if he needed it, because now he's not going to have it, and the pressure is really on to get the first engage, get the first good combo lined up. And he's looking to do that. He seems to have got Jin Kisaragi in the position he needs him against that wall. Makoto thrives when she's got her opponent against the wall, pushing him right back towards it. And this is what you see out of a Makoto player when she has that wall in position. She thrives, but not when she's against it. She does chuck Jin Kisaragi up into the air there. Jin Kisaragi's barrier break is about to become available to him. Jez has just got to hold out for a little bit longer, and he can turn this around. There it is, the barrier break. It's going to come out of him pretty soon, hopefully, like, before he dies. He's overdrive instead. He pushes forward, getting some deadly slashes. The Ice Shard landing up quite a high Ice Shard. Indeed, he lands it again, up in the air. And this is so close. Yes! Oh, nearly, but gets finished. And Jez continues on to play Deodron in the losers bracket round 6.
Whenever I fight you, you always screw with my mind.
Here we go. We have Deodron and Jez for the next match. We are just waiting for Deodron to join this group, join this room, and then we will be continuing forward. Jez, I'm waiting for Deodron. Here we go, we do have Deodron. Connection not looking the best, but it will do. He is happy to have joined, and we are ready. for the quarterfinals to commence. As Synixia needs to go to the toilet. And is gonna miss this quarterfinal. You watch the stream on your laptop while you're on the loo. Here we go. The Netherlands player of Deodron. Netherland pride for any Netherland players in the chat. This is the Jin Kizaragi. Oh yes.
Why?
Tsubaki.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel
Jez
one.
being a German player. So let's see who's gonna win this. For the pride of their country. Tsubaki looking for the cross up there, but doesn't manage to land it, and Jin Kizaragi gets a perfect response. Barrier breaker really early, not willing to get into that combo from the Tsubaki. Gets landed on the ice shard right towards the wall. The burst comes out of Jin Kizaragi. Jin Kizaragi now in a great position to continue flaunting forward. Does land the grab and crosses him into the side of the wall. First combo right in the ice shards, all of it's coming out, and there's no blocks available for Deodron because he has already used that barrier burst. Ice shard coming out, and he tries to get into combo for the grab, and that will be the finish.
Rebel 2. Action.
Deodron looking for the early aggression to start there, but Jin Kizaragi jumping straight out. Jez throwing particles across the stage, trying to land some aggression. Deodron knows he can take advantage of this Jin Kizaragi if he keeps the position to his liking. Jin Kizaragi though now gonna continue to assault Tsubaki all the way to the right side of the stage. His blocks won't last for long because cross-up hits will come out. Tsubaki goes for the cross-up hit himself up there, but doesn't land it. Doesn't matter though, Akimi straight afterwards. And Jin is against the wall, but the arrow comes out of the drive of the Jin Kizaragi. Jin Kizaragi's heat gauge down to 31, now 92 for the Tsubaki. Not in a good position because she is about to get finished. There is the barrier burst. And the throwdown danger for Tsubaki because she has no barrier. And she is down. Distortion finish. First round to Jez. Germany goes wild.
Please select your character. Tsubaki Yayoi. Jin Kisaragi.
Synixia eating spicy Pringles. This should be entertaining to watch just as much as the match. No thank you, I'm good. Eating in small doses. She likes the taste, she just doesn't like the spice.
Jin.
Same characters logged in for these two opponents here.
Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Tsubaki avoiding all the ice shards in the world. And it was great for her because look at this combo. It does come out and the ice shard lands, so he's gonna go into some aggression with his own Jin Kizaragi. Taking Tsubaki to the air. Deodron needs to find a way to come back through. This Rebel is not going the best way for him. Both players do have barrier burst available. But Deodron is struggling. Has restored tempo a bit here, loosely. Does have Jin Kizaragi against the wall. Jez? Not in a good place, needs the barrier break. But doesn't, saves it for the next round.
Confess your sins.
Rebel
So Deodron takes a rebel.
action.
Yes, against the wall again. This is great for Tsubaki. Can easily take a second round here. But the counter now coming out. Barrier burst to keep Tsubaki against that wall, but it wasn't enough. Jin blocking it everywhere where needed to. Jez still finding a way through. Has to, because this could be an easy round one for Deodron. And this definitely looks like it's going to round 3 with one more hit, taking out Jin Kizaragi. What can Jez do here? Deodron only has to land one more hit, or even just take it to timer. There we go, it's finished. And Deodron takes the round.
Please select your character. Tsubaki Yayoi.
Tsubaki and Jin are locked in again for the final round of this quarterfinal. Let's see some hype in the chat.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
Fight's just starting.
Jin Kizaragi getting pushed towards the wall. Tsubaki is absolutely getting smashed in this position here. Jez really went, no, do you know what? I'm going to turn this on and I'm going to take round 3 convincingly. And that is exactly what he's doing. Jin Kizaragi absolutely pressuring the Tsubaki to the point where Tsubaki could do nothing. There is no barrier burst available on Jez's side though, but Deodron can take that to his advantage. Does manage to have one on his side. Ice shards and particles coming out. But Jez has just turned it on. He's turned on tryhard mode and he's going for it. I spoke too soon as Deodron has managed to get an inch in on this match. He's got Jin Kizaragi against the wall and is landing some fierce combos with the positioning on his side. Jez is not looking good. Like I say, no barrier burst available for him. Only for Tsubaki. Tsubaki could be using it here now though. Overdrive wouldn't be a risky play here. He has enough of a health pool. He looks to have finished Jez, and he's taken round 3.
Confess your sins.
Here we go, Rebel 3. Can he win this back? We have gone to round 3. We've taken this the full distance for this quarterfinal. Deodron knocked Jin Kizaragi off just a bit here. There's the barrier burst. Jin Kizaragi also has one of his own. Tsubaki goes to the sky and Jin Kizaragi's applying the pressure. There's the burst and Ice Shard. Ice Shard again, and he's applying more burst pressure towards Tsubaki. Tsubaki lands the cross up here, so Jin Kizaragi does not get the block. Tsubaki trying to keep the position that she has, but it's not enough. Deodron gets pressured in the right way. Jez, distortion there, does a lot of damage. And Tsubaki not in a good position, just trying to stay away from the Jin Kizaragi, finding a way to reapproach. But that is it. Jez wins and Deodron finishes 4th. Deodron finishes 4th. So Jez, pay attention. Okay, we're going to invite Bundir in here. We have followed Jez quite a bit. Now, this would be quite an upset if Jez manages to beat Bundir. Jez says, GG, thank you for playing. Theodron. A lot of newcomers. But we have a veteran of the BB Open here. Looking to cause an upset of his own. Maybe get into the finals and try and take that position back. Predox sitting, wasting. And this is going to be a best of 5. First person to win 3 rounds takes this. And we are going for the long haul in the next 20 minutes.
Please select your character.
We will find out who finishes first.
Tiger.
Who finishes third. And who unfortunately has to be the runner-up. I think Predox has pretty much got this in the bag. He is obviously a professional player. He did win.
The wheel of fate is turning.
He did win MFA 2015 in Moscow.
Action.
So Bundia, playing this super safe, wants to make sure he wins this to go back up into the winners bracket. Takes him to the sky, brings him back down. He's obviously going to try and do it again, and there it is. Bundia's pure aggression is incredible. Jez, though, not faltering, has managed to get him down to half HP, but it's not enough. Jez, though, here we go. Is he going to distortion? He does still have his barrier. He needs to use it if he gets pressured into a certain position. This could be the sort of position I'm talking about. Bundia needs to get out of this because it could be fatal. And there we go, that's a finish.
Distortion finish. Rebel 2. Action.
Bundia against the wall. Having the best of time, tries to land the body slam, but Jez replies with the sword. There, he does get the body slam in, and it's the first hit of the match. Do manage to land on Jez. Bundia. Trying to find a way to start these grapple combos off. Jez just staying away and only going in when he needs to. Great way to handle this Tiger. This Tiger doesn't really have much range to speak of. The only way he's going to damage you is if you're right in his face. So Jez is doing really well to zone out and stay away from the Tiger, and that is why he took that Rebel.
Jin. Rebel 3. Action.
Bundia off to a great start. Nevertheless, Jez has the power to take this in his own hands. And it is landing incredible combos here. Tiger, such an easy target to hit, being such a big beast. And the distortion comes out, and that looks to be round 1 to Jez, which would be quite an upset because Bundia does not lose often. Bundia's trying to take this back into his own hands now, does go for the grab here, and if he gets this grab, if he gets that one grab, it's over, but no! He fucks up, he does it just a tad too early. What a shame, that would have been an incredible comeback for Bundia. And we're going straight into
Please
round 2.
select your character. Iron Tiger.
Iron Tiger again.
Kisaragi.
Kisaragi, absolutely. Here we go.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
From here, getting matched here. Randir against the wall here.
Finish.
Randir, same issues with Rebel 1, just not being able to, the first round, not being able to find a way through the burst that Jin Kizaragi is applying to him every now and then. And anytime Jin is in a tough spot, he just backs away and comes back in, rinse and repeat, lands a form of CC. But when he can't, this is what happens to him. Bundir plays really aggressive, doing really well there to predict that ice shard and blocking the incoming offense. But Jin has found a way through. There is the barrier burst out of Bundir. Bundir is going to be taken into the skies if he can land the grab here. He has got the debuff on Jin Kizaragi. I'm going to pull him in as soon as that gravity becomes available to him, and there is the grab. That's the finish.
Rebel 3. Action.
This is a slaughter. Yeah, dropping there. Could have got out of that 21, but doesn't quite manage to do so. Taiga against the wall. Finished. So that is another round to Jez. One more round and Bundir is out.
You can stop me?
Please select your character. Iron Tiger. Jin Kisaragi. The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Here we go.
Action.
Bundir's last chance to create a comeback for himself. But if Jez truly wins this, then maybe Jez can compete against Freldok. Bundir using the barrier burst there. That shard still does land. And this is not good for Bundir. He's in a really tough position. Yukimi actually landing with the cross up. That's distortion finish.
Rebel 2. Action.
Trying to take this back now. Bundia knows this is all or nothing. No more upsets. Throwing his fists out, going for the grab. Try hard mode is definitely engaged inside Bundia's mouth here. Avoiding the projectiles of Jin Kizaragi, who does get hit by the sword and the ice shard. Taiga really uses as well aggressively. Looks for the finish here with the distortion and definitely gets it. Finish granted, overdrive finish.
Rebel 3. Action.
Bundia showing that he is not out of this yet. With Jez being dominant in the past 2 rounds, it must affect Bundia's confidence somewhat. With Bundia having great performance here, walking towards Jez, trying to get opening, but Jez flies across. Bundia does manage to land this distortion grab. And finish! Wow, that's a lot of damage. It always surprises me when shit like that happens, and Bundia holds his chance to take it all the way to the finals.
Please select your character. Iron Tiger.
Iron Tiger locked in. Jin Kizaragi locked in. This is a matchup we used to see a lot back on the previous version of the game, whereas Apples and Bundia would fight Jin Kizaragi to Tigers. So I know Bundia is familiar with this matchup and he knows what he should be doing. And I have all faith that Bundia is probably going to take these next 2 rounds. But there is always that chance of an upset from a newcomer like Jez. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, he is high on the leaderboards. He has quite a nice win rate. He's showing up to be a really good component to add to the BlazBlue EU Open, as he is smashing Bundia here. The ice shard spawning from the floor and causing such an upset. Bundia trying to aggress what he can, manages to land the block there and needed to because he would have died, but can't block that one next cross up. He is down.
Rebel 2. Action.
Bundia taking it back in his own hands, literally his own hands, taking Kizaragi as far as he can with these grapple attacks. Misses one there though, unfortunately. When you know Bundia is going to play like this, does it run through a player's mind? How can he counter this sort of playstyle? And I think that's exactly what's running through Jez, because he is finding opportunities to counter Bundia's playstyle thoroughly. And unfortunately, it does look over. Bundia not in a good place here. Has no barrier burst. Has quite nothing to respond. He ducks under that ice shard. Blocks that one. Blocks the next one. But there is the finish. And Bundia finishes 3rd. And Jez moves into the final.
Jin win.
Does Sector 7 honestly think you can stop me?
We are just waiting for Predoc to join the room. Predoc is in the room, and we are going to go into the battle now. Kizuragi, an S tier character, and Ragnar are also an S tier character. So we might see a bit more contention here between these two fighters compared to when Bundia fought with the Taiga.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel
This is the final round. Yes, applying pressure to Predoc here. Predoc getting hit. All over the place. Jez in a good position here, only going in when he needs to fight. This is an incredible way to play the Jin Kizuragi. Blood Edge already down to half HP. But now getting the Inferno Divider up in the air. Predoc forcing the barrier burst out of the Jin Kizuragi. Jin Kizuragi playing aggressive right in the ice shard. Got Jin Kizuragi, got Ragnar in the air. Predoc taking an absolute pummeling from this Jin Kizuragi, but has a response, has a great response to that effect. It's got him down to near around about the same HP. But barrier burst there. What's that to counter? The distortion comes out. Jin against the wall. No barrier burst available. This is over. This is definitely it. Jez loses the first round, but shows potential in beating this giant beast of Predoc. Fnatic, one IEM, they continue. So I got something to look forward to watch tomorrow. But they're in semi-finals, great. So any of you LCS lovers out there, Fnatic actually. But anyway, back to the match at hand. Jez is getting beat in the corner here. Does have the barrier break available and really needs to use it. Can't in this position. He's got him in the place. There we go. The barrier break comes out of him, and Jez needs to start applying pressure now. Predoc pushing out, blocking. Jez's counters. Jez getting countered all over the place now, and he's in the air and he's taking some vital hits to his health pool. He is against the wall, and this looks yet again to certainly be GG as Predoc takes the win.
We still had a score.
Please select your character.
Sorry, the stream has gone on past 10, guys. We are normally finished by now, but I think the streams are going to be getting longer because this game has brought a lift in the BlazBlue community on PC, and a lot more players are playing.
You would.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Ragnar not happy with the way he was treated in that first round, because look at this, Jez already down to half health. Predoc showing that he is a brutal force within BlazBlue. Murdoch, not in a good position here. Does have the barrier burst though. Very weak. Any hit that gets through could finish him. He's going into overdrive instead of using it for the burst potential. Jin just needs to land something, anything. He's not going to be able to. That's a finish.
Jin, done.
Rebel 2. Action.
Not happening. I'm gonna kill you.
I feel Jez could do this. Jez could actually win some of these rounds. Create a name for himself against Predo. There is a good distortion. It's in finishing potential. He's got to finish him now though because he has no barrier burst, and he does it just as the barrier burst becomes available. Great, taking the round. Major upset. Braddock loses this. Jez resets the round. We could be here much longer, people. Braddock against the wall. Getting thwarted by those ice shards. Taken to the skies and bring him back down again. The ice shards are landing quite aggressively. Ragnar does have the barrier burst available. And has got Jin against the wall in a compromised position. Jin needs to find a way to get out of this. Overdrive activated for the Ragnar. Restoring quite a bit of his health there. Jez not being able to do anything, but there is the response. He gets the ice shard. And Jez gets beat. So, that's the second round to Predok, and Predok only has to win one more.
We still had a score to set.
But still though, losing a round, showing he is not invincible.
Please select your character. Ragnar the Blood Edge. Jin Kisaragi.
They always win. Fnatic always win CSGO. They never lose CSGO. I'm glad they did good against CLG in the end.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Here we go now. This could be it. This could be all over for Jez if Jez does not win this round. And Predok goes home, or stays at home even, with the champion for week 1. And I think Jez will be practicing this game a lot after this, with the potential to be one of the best players within the league. We need to see what unfolds, but Jez is really trying here. There's no barrier burst available for either players. And Ragnar does have a full heat gauge. Kisaragi just needs to finish it here, and there he does. Taking the first Rebel of round 3 even on his side. Kisaragi landing the first hit there. Landing the ice shard. Ragnar doesn't have a barrier. Doesn't have a burst token. We're getting hit and punished quite harshly, but Ragnar, wow, that is a high height to achieve. The combo taking quite an aggressive skyline there. The burst token is now available for the Ragnar, and I expect it to be used very soon. Otherwise, Predok could drop around, and I don't think that is what's intended here. Jez blocking, but not getting affirmative. The overdrive for Ragnar activated, restoring a lot of health to Ragnar's pool there, and absolutely dominating the Jin. The burst token has become available to the Jin Kizaragi now, and it needs to be used. There's no burst token available on the Ragnar. If Jin saves this, goes into overdrive, gets the overdrive finish, and that is an upset. Predok dropping around. This is proof that he is not invincible. And we're going to go straight back into another fierce round, I am sure, as both fighters come out to ready up.
Please select your character. Ragnar the Blooded, Jin Kisaragi.
Two players of such high caliber right here.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Jin seems to always get the better of the start of a match, but Ragnar seems to have more sustain with his life-stealing abilities and capability to come out on top in the air combos. It's really great pressure to have. Jin Kizaragi has lost the barrier base there. I think this matchup comes down to how well the players can focus on turning their play. Ragnar gained a lot of health back from the initial assault and does get the finish there with a fist at the end. Predok wins this one and has won week 1. Definitely means a win here. Got him down to half HP. Jin Kizaragi's barrier burst is coming rapidly available to him. Ragnar now looking to overdrive, maybe. He's got the position for it. The last match is definitely not going to be a perfect. I think Predok is saving that burst token for a barrier breaker. Ice Shard coming out. Jin Kizaragi. Not there is the barrier burst out of Jin Kizaragi. And Ragnar in a bad position against this wall. The barrier burst does not need to be used though. Jez against the wall. Needs to block something. If he doesn't, he is out. Predok loses. That was incredible. Jez hanging in there. Just barely. Ragnar fighting forward, pushing Jin Kizaragi towards that wall. Neither player got barrier break available. Jin Kizaragi's burst token is going to be up soon. And Predok is getting punished for his barrier burst at the end of that last round. This looks to be going to round 2 with Predok not matching the tempo of the more aggressive Jin Kizaragi of Jez. Jez looks to have got it, and that is the distortion finish, and we are going to round 2, round 5, and we could be seeing a bracket reset. Passing it back over to the players again. Lick, lick. Battle is on.
Please select your character.
Membership info.
Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Right here, we are seeing the same characters come out of them again.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Murdoch has turned it on. Look at this.
Get out of here!
Counter out of Jin. Murdoch still yet to have been hit. Jin. Jazz against the wall with no barrier burst token available. Murdoch does find his way through and does get hit by Jazz, but this could be the finish right here. Ragnar, distortion finish.
It's too early to go to sleep.
Rebel 2.
Murdoch looking to have just not win this. Wants to send Jazz out. Jazz not in a good position, no burst token available to him. It is slowly regenerating, it will be there soon. He's found a decent position here as he's got the Ragnar against the wall. Murdoch, not a player to like to use his burst token for. Barrier break. Jin Kazaragi needing to use his here though. Before the Ragnar gets too far ahead. And there it is. There is the use for the burst token. The grab goes out and the shard lands. Trying to block everything here, but there's the cross-up hit from Kizaragi. Not landing that ice shard, and the cross-up hit's gotta come from Ragnar. There it is with the DP. And this looks to be a finish, and we are looking to crown Murdoch as our first winner of CPE of the BlazBlue EU Open Week 1. He just needs to get a few more hits off, but Murdoch, what are you doing, man? The barrier burst comes out, and oh my god, what an upset! Jez takes the round with such little health pool left. This is amazing. Murdoch could not be happy with that result, and he is pushing on forward. He has got to show some harsh intent here because Jez absolutely outplayed him towards the end of that last fight. He's not doing too well at the beginning of this one. And Murdoch has turned it on again because Jez is not in a good position. His barrier burst is up very soon, readily available. Murdoch went straight back up to full HP there. Ragnar getting battered first, down back to half HP. Jez, barrier burst, does not want to get hit by anything Ragnar has to offer. Ragnar is in a position to astral finish, and that could be the way to end this game. Really easy for him. Jez taking it and gets finished, and that is it. That is over. We have a week 1 winner, and it is Murdoch. So here we have it, guys. Finish the bracket. The tournament is finished, and here we have in 7th place, scoring 2 seconds. Let me get the scoreboard up because I've forgotten how we're scoring this. In 7th place, scoring a total of 8 points, we have Joint, Brintendo and Stripey. In 5th place, Joint, scoring a total of 10 points, we have Kuru Mubarashi and Cross Guni. In 4th place, we have scoring 12 points, Deodron. In 3rd place, maybe next time, runner-up Bundia scoring 15 points. In second place, we have Jez scoring 18 points. But in first place, taking 25 points for the first week of the BlazBlue EU Open, we have Predok. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. We do have a new champion, and there are many new players, and hopefully more will come as players practice and play. I know there's a few more that want to sign up and play. That is it from me and Synixia tonight. The sign up page will go up and be available. All you have to do to get to the next sign up page is change the 1 on the end of the link and change it to a 2. And then you have the sign up link for every week then, because it just increases by one increment of 1 the number on the end of the link. We start at 7 PM GMT every Saturday, guys. Thanks for everyone tuning in. This is going on YouTube. I will see you all next time. The only word she says off stream. Bye. See ya.